Hi guys, today we're gonna be watching what Zach fails. And as you see, his better subscribe. Subscribe? Bro, what the heck is that face of yours? Now, let's do the German sticky grenade.
When the Statue of Liberty is moved to another location, it is always transported on a massive truck, and the route is carefully planned to avoid bridges along the way. Because if they were to drive under a bridge, the statue would... When the Statue of Liberty...
What the hell?
The scammer starts by shuffling 3 shells and immediately shows you which one contains the ball. Then he'll ask you to follow it and start to shuffle them again. But while he's doing that, he'll move the ball from one shell to another with a quick movement that you won't see. Finally, he asks you which shell the ball's hidden. To win, all you have to do is pull out an MK44. The scammer always start from a corner tooth. This gives you more chances of winning. After your opponent's turn, use the flat pad of your finger to gently test the tension of a tooth before a full press. Remember to avoid pressing the adjacent teeth or the one directly opposite the known sore tooth on the upper or lower. Now, if your opponent keeps going until you're left with just the last 3 teeth, simply take a real explosive acid crush. Always start from a corner tooth. This gives you more chances of winning. After your opponent's turn, use the flat pad of your finger to gently...
Personally, I would have stuck with the German sticky grenade. Bruh, what the hell? I ran out of German sticky grenade. The crocodile got violated? True, it got violated.
If you drink seawater while lost in the sea, you most likely die by dehydration. Because seawater contains an extreme concentration of salt, and your kidneys will not be able to process it, meaning you will need far more fresh water to flush out the excess sodium, leading to fatal dehydration. But if you decide to drink a whole liter at once, a pirate's boat will attack you, and Jack Sparrow scratches your ass. If you drink seawater while lost...
Where's your ass? Yes, let's try this German sticky grenade. What? No, please, no. What? This company is the moment of Did it? That's a new country, bro. Did it? Yes, bro. Yes, twin. If you don't know, it's currently 1 a.m. when I'm recording this, so I'm crying, yeah, crying. And when I'm crying, I'm stressed.
Super Mega Hearing is 10,000 times more sensitive than a human, and this allows him to track danger from miles away. Ooh, my gosh, I really would like to get a big kebab shawarma. Super Mega Hearing.
Campbell just went to the shawarma kebab day. This is the most common cereal in my face. It's my face by ads. No way.
Place the wine bottle inside your shoe if you don't have a... Then, start rhythmically hitting the wall with the sole. This will allow you to open the wine bottle even without the corkscrew. And the inertia of the liquid will gradually push the cork out without damaging the glass. But if this still doesn't work, just take your grandma and hit... Place the wine bottle inside your shoe if you don't have a... Then...
Open the grab. I guess. I remember I'm a triple T in a drawer. And yeah, what did Granny do? But you did corkscrew, just use a German sticky grenade. Yeah, I used the German sticky.
Police officers enter the hotel room, shocked of what they saw. A man was folded in half in the room, trying to give himself a skibbity hop. So the police contact a pathologist, who unfolded the man and revealed it was Marilyn Manson. And the story went viral, making people protest in support of Marilyn Manson, removing their ribs and folding each other too. Police officers.
What the hell is a OSES? Is this like some what the shit? Sick hotel? 69?
Place an ultra-thin thread to the yo-yo and
Police officers.
place an ultra-thin thread to the yo-yo and attach it with a slip knot to your middle finger, guiding it in the air. Then, to bring it back, flip your hand.
Police.
Place an ultra...
If you accidentally lose a finger playing with your friend, put it in a bag of ice and rush to the hospital. You see, cold ice slows tissue damage and stops the bleeding, so the doctor can get your finger and add GoPro to it. Then he place it in your... If you accidentally lose a... When you scratch the mosquito bites, you smear the saliva on the tissues around, causing even more swelling. Moreover, you put bacteria into the open wound with your nails, causing serious infection. So next time you see a mosquito on your arm, you can simply take it and... When you scratch the mosquito bites, you smear the saliva on the tissues around.
You want me to do it? What? Sit there.
If you stomp on a spider, you might end up releasing a swarm of hundreds of babies all at once. Then they will gather in the shape of a swarm. If you stomp on a spider, you might end up releasing a swarm of hundreds of babies all at once. Then they will gather in the shape of a swarm. If you stomp on a spider, you might end up releasing... He shoved the mascot aside to take a man-of-the-match picture, making sure he got all of the attention. The other football players who won the award refused to take the picture with him, but when Ronaldo received the same prize and invited the mascot to take a photo with him, allowing him to remove his mask, and it was I show speed. He shoved the mascot aside to take a man-of-the-match.
It's just the sixth time you brought my show speed to class. I chose meat. Well, what? W speed? Yes. Yes, W speed. W speed this.
If the young mother drinks a lot of matcha tea, could the milk come out green? You see, breast milk is composed of 90% water. The rest is made up of lactose. If a flood is coming to your neighborhood, use long pipes with water in your front yard and add more tubes until your entire house is surrounded, making it impossible for water to flow. And as the water rush into the neighborhood, your house will stand still. But don't forget to disconnect the tubes from the sewer tap, because when a Dorito... If a flood is coming to...
Oh, okay, then I never guessed that. I absolutely never guessed that. Adoption center.